Okay, Coach, well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Kansas City Chiefs and the New York Jets. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Good morning.
First down throw, Darnold. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Here's Johnson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, was it?
As the blocks are set up in front of him, if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. On the stop, Breeland speaks.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Darnold. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pre-game. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now Darnold.
Let's go.
And this one
Where's the fucking ball? What the fuck?
You
wide open.
That one, and it's 3rd down.
That's phony.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Bullshit.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
It's not just the shots.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. Man over the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 27-yard line.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 25 on second down, Darnold.
Let's go.
In the end zone, touchdown Jets. Michael Gallup, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Jets take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. No problem there on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now a give right side. James. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Really lost me on this one because this isn't even close. To me, Cam has 10 times the pressure on him that Tom Brady has on him. And I'll explain why. Please do. In fact,
following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off. He'll have a first down.
Daddy.
40. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
After he just spent 4 injury-plagued years, performance-plagued years in Carolina, and the Panthers just cut him. This is sink or swim for Cam Newton. You could even go so far as to say he is.
They'll run on first down. It's James. And he'll take it across midfield down into Jet territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Anytime you eclipse 100 yards rushing, you deserve the acclaim that comes with it, and he got it. AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week.
And wasn't up around 200, wasn't a crazy game, but very good, solidly in that driver's seat to win that award, and he did. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So Cam has been to 1 Super Bowl and only 1. And he played, dare I say, poorly in that one. It was a defensive struggle. Peyton played.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes.
And I can even throw
He's got his man on the crossing route. Call that a very strong gain of 24. They're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, and hey, you know, how you guys didn't come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on 1st down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a 10-yard gain there to set him up 1st and goal.
Let's go. And again, the 3rd down twice in his first Super Bowl and completed both. He converted both of the 3rd downs.
1st and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
By his coach, he didn't get cut. He just got pushed out the back door because his coach wants to prove to the world that he deserved the majority of the credit for those 9 Super Bowls and those 6 wins. So, Tom Brady.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Here's James. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Hey, you son of a bitch.
Touchdown, Chiefs. From 3 yards out. As they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
So I got a lot of cases on the feet. I'll even bet a case on tonight.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Give them 12 yards there. The Jets have a first.
To resurrect his career and take over for Tom Brady.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
England. Meanwhile, Brady is trying to establish his own championship team without Bill Belichick down in Tampa and
Now Johnson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Tom Brady's 3 losses in Super Bowls.
From the 39, Darnold, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
To throw is Darnold. Screenplay, Johnson.
Come on, man. Somebody pick up a fucking block.
A short gain there of just 4. That'll bring up a 4th down.
Fuck.
Down with the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second, it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a 1st down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line.
That franchise has not been to the playoffs in 13 years. So to me, even if he finished on let's just say he goes 7-9 this year and says, I call it quits. I've had enough. I've hit the wall.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, in first place in their division, looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals. All right? Number one goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number two goal is win your division. Number three goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs, so you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. They go play action here on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That's good for 28 yards.
The only measuring stick. Now because Tom Brady is in Tampa and he might not win the title, you try to say, well, he's already a main man. No. I get it. Tampa does have the worst win percentage, but they're loaded with offensive talent.
This one complete to Mecole Hardman.
Hey.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Mecole Hardman with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7.
That's the exact same thing Skip Bayless, but and also with Peyton, there was immense pressure because he
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
You think the Patriots thought Tom Brady was finished? No.
If they thought he had 1 year, then they extended it. Instead of giving him $8 million, they extended that contract by 2 or 3 years. That's what they normally do.
It was reported by NFL Network that Robert Kraft said, I was willing to match
The New York
every dollar
offense
he got
taking
Tampa.
over for their next possession. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Well, Tom Brady got 6. So what's the problem?
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Darnold. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
But again, when Michael Jordan went to Washington, did it tarnish his legacy? Not one smudge did it tarnish it. No, not with anybody.
Here's the thing, though. Michael Jordan was not going to Washington try to win a title.
Oh, I think he was.
On first down, Darnold. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Montez Sweat has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
He had picked coach Doug Collins that he loved. Coached him before Phil coached him.
Hold on. If I'm not mistaken, did Jerry Rice score 5 million? Didn't Jerry Krause, didn't they fire him? Okay.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
If you rank 1 from the bottom in statistics, that's usually not good in this league. And this team, 1 from the bottom in sacks, but somehow they got 3 in this game. What's going on?
I know, they're 31-32. They better be careful, or they're going to be top 30 in the league. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of 4th down, 1st down.
Well, so much for winning the down you put a lot of emphasis on, because 3rd down is key for offense and defense. Instead, you're going to stay on the field and start a new set of downs.
Following the penalty, it's Johnson. just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out and out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Here's Johnny Hacker now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
Belichick's defense was way overrated except for the first Super Bowl. I'll give you the first one. But after that, it was way overrated.
And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football. Because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance, if they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing. It puts them in that.
And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. The DN, Jonathan Allen, making sure his presence is felt on 2nd down now. It's James, and he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. Fielded about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Richards. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Where's the pressure? But you say, it's not like he took over the Chiefs. That is the LeBron James.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down.
In Foxborough is that over his last 4
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10, and he's completed all 7 of his passes thus far.
I told you, I feel sorry for him because people are
they run it with James. Bringing him down there.
Pitch, yo. Let me pitch real quick, yo. Pitch real quick. Let me pitch real quick.
I feel sorry for him because people are expecting huge things out of Cam Newton.
You said the last 4 years, 46 stars, right? If I'm not mistaken, listen, in their hometown. That's what Tom Brady is trying to accomplish. So, I'm going to be correct. A guy that has 9 Super Bowl appearances on his resume with 6 wins, close to a team that's loaded up offensively, and there's no pressure on him to get to a Super Bowl because you and many others believe it was him that was the driving force behind those Super Bowls. But he has less pressure on him than Cam Newton.
Okay, so there's nothing but a virtual most passing yards in the whole league.
So that's
Can Tom be better than that? No, you can't be better than Best.
That's what you said.
Right.
You said he could. He said if Jameis Winston threw that, Tom Brady going to go for 6,000 yards.
Do you really think Tom Brady is not sleeping at night because he's feeling extreme pressure? He's not feeling any pressure.
That's right. So
He's the GOAT.
Tom Brady.
Okay, help me out. If Tom Brady goes 7-9 this year, will you say he's not the GOAT?
Go to what? But that's
GOAT of what? Of all of football. I'm saying the greatest football player ever. Will it tarnish his legacy? No, it won't.
Hold on. If he does not get to and win a Super Bowl, we've had this discussion with Coach Walsh and Joe Montana. When Coach Walsh retired and Joe went and got another one, everybody said Joe was the driving force. Right now, we didn't know. Now they split up. We're about to find out who was the driving force behind this championship dynasty. Coach Belichick gets one. Tom Brady does not. What are you talking about?
Did Joe go to Kansas City and get another one?
No.
No, he did not.
But
you hold that against him? No, you don't.
No.
You don't care.
Yeah, hold on. He got one without the guy. That's what Tom has to do. Now, if Coach Belichick would have retired, Josh McDaniels or someone else steps in and win one, well, it's Tom. We don't know, Skip. He went to Tampa. He could have had a couple of other places. Not as many as you think. That's neither here nor there. But he went to the place that had weapons, that he feels that, you know what, this is the most bang for my buck. The pressure on him is immense because the only thing Tom Brady is measured by is Super Bowls. And I will not let you lower that because it's probably not going to happen. No, Skip Bayless.
So what are your expectations for Cam Newton next year?
They're
huge. They're going to win the division. So Cam's going to step in against the hardest schedule with the 22nd ranked receiving corps and flip that switch back to Superman and say, here I come. Watch this.
Skip, without seeing them play a down, you got Tampa at 12-4, 13-3, winning the division.
I believe in Tom Brady.
Okay.
I have, and I saw no discernible drop-off last year, and you said you saw a big decline.
And like you said, a lot of smart people saw it also. We're going to talk about a few of them coming up.
I don't know any smart people except quote-unquote Bill Belichick, the all-time genius. That's the only guy who said, I see decline.
Yeah, I saw it too.
Man.
I've been saying a lot of Skip, stop it. There are a lot of you Pro Football Focus, and a lot of these go next level. They go triple, onion deep.
Really?
Yeah, and they saw it.
They saw it, but the odds makers did not see it, right?
Oh, so that all makers didn't see it. So what does that mean? So that more pressure?
Not on the GOAT. The GOAT is the GOAT. It is over. There is nothing he can do to tarnish. I guess if you said he went 0-16 this year, you'd say, I don't know, Tom.
Let me ask you a question. Did Peyton Manning going to Denver, going to another Super Bowl, winning another Super Bowl, did that tarnish or enhance his legacy?
His legacy wasn't very good to start with. When he left Indiana, he had a... Wait, I'm going to call you on this one. Go look at his playoff record in Indiana, in Indianapolis. Go look what was happening. He never was measuring up to his regular season greatness. I kept saying on national TV, he is the greatest regular season quarterback ever, but he cannot back it up in the postseason until he went to Denver and he finished with a flourish.
Oh, so in other words, he got, and all of a sudden, when Peyton Manning got what Tom Brady had for 15, 16 years, an outstanding defense, Tom couldn't beat him in the playoffs. Tom couldn't beat him.
Well, that was his play. Is that what you're talking about?
Hold on. We have ended. You remember when it ended and Tom threw that pick to end the game after having a 21-3 lead and Peyton walked him down? You remember that, Skip?
Yeah. Do you remember that Jim Irsay just flat out cut Peyton Manning? Just
let's get it.
into the sunset. Said, you are washed up. You are damaged goods.
Hold up. Coach Belichick did the same thing.
Looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. Those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
They didn't do that, which was a sign to me. And I told you at the very time, Tom Brady coming back the next year.
Okay, well, it sounds like it was Tom Brady's choice.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8.
Intervened and said, no, I'll match the 25 and 25 that Tampa's
Now here's
gonna give.
Mahomes.
What choice did he have?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Now,
And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. When they occupy people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
That's it. Good luck. I say good luck to your man Cam on this one.
Throwing is Mahomes on third.
Come on, man. Still good as shit.
The 35. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 33. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more
come on.
pressure towards
Why the fuck
quarterback
would you leave him?
and still try and cover downfield.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two
Really
shy of the
driven.
10. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
Go to Ram.com to shop and buy. Right now, get $1,250 bonus cash on the 2020 Ram 3500. Pots of cheese, crunchy, fully loaded nachos. Is nachos.
On first down, James. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They go play fake. Mahomes.
Come on, Pip. No! You there for the fucking bit.
Kansas City. Mecole Hardman. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
How the fuck is that not a pick?
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I have about 23 problems with everything Randy Moss said, and 23 happens to be the number of touchdown passes, the all-time NFL record number of touchdown passes Randy Moss caught from Tom Brady in 2007. A record that's still
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Darnold. He gets this one to Johnson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
A first down carry here for Johnson. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Darnold. Johnson's got it complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
Good route, good pickup for first down yardage, and that is a tough one to cover, the angle route, because a running back getting out of the backfield, if you're trying to cover that, especially if you're in the linebacker spot and you're seeing this play develop, He heads out towards the
turn it up, nigga.
And that often gets you
there we go.
to
Score.
overcommit.
Score. I'm about to say.
A big play there with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle.
What the fuck?
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Oh, they didn't score. Oh, my God. Oh, I'm glad the clock ran out. I already took a fucking field goal. Well, let's go. What do we want to do with this shit?
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
He's not going to get me.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
They come out here in the eye. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll run it with Johnson. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Ty Johnson with touchdown number 7 on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point safely through. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
All right, though, we just need a motherfucking stop. Don't get a fucking stop.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a one-possession game. This one not fully over yet. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, D. Here, attack. Come again. Bravo. Flare. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Right side.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And that'll be incomplete.
That shit right there is a bullshit ass rule. And that should be fucking intentional ground. I hate that shit.
Incompletion. He was perfect throwing
that shit phony.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. Mahomes now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. James. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's James. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Yeah, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Mahomes now to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone, and he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes.
Man, the motherfucking... That is offense pass interference, man.
That's going to be another 1st down as the tackle made at the Jets' 19.
Check. Lucky. Hey, Mike, 51. Let's go, defense.
Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Oh, fuck. Shit. Got my goddamn bed.
Out of the shotgun. Here's
I fucked it up. Oh, no, go short.
First down and then some at midfield. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. A Jet 1st down, 18 big yards that time. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Come on, man, with all that bullshit.
Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Johnson running right. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Go, son. 46. Check back 46.
They go to Johnson again. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Let's get it.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game.
Come on. Fuck, I didn't fuck that up. That was terrible.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And
let's go.
Incomplete.
Fuck.
Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Let's go. Do you tighten up? Let's go. Do you tighten up? Check.
Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Darnold. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. This defense so strong all afternoon long. Well executed again there.
This is a group that really functions well off of each other. No matter what the assignment, the other person fills in the exact proper spot. They've made it very, very hard for them to find open places to throw the football.
And he can't
Come
get
on, man!
off.
Fuck!
He's taken down.
The fuck?
What a huge play at this point in the game. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Darnold and the Jets come up 3rd and long following the sack. He's back to throw.
Let's go!
And all the way to
Let's
the
go!
2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. They're
Go, my nigga!
down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Darnold now to throw.
Let's go!
Zone, but it's
you're fucking out of bounds, man. Stay in fucking
Snapping
bounds.
the ball near the goal line,
The
but
fuck?
all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Wow.
Back to
Oh my God!
to the goal
This nigga with the
line,
longest
but
fucking
it's
arms in the
incomplete.
fucking world.
He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere.
Yeah, and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought there you go. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Flushed out right.
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Pressure there as it's intercepted.
That was the game anyway. I need the
With
fucking
great
touchdown.
anticipation.
That was cool. Good game, yo.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And they'll get him down up past the 15. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And it was Patrick Mahomes leading the way.
He doesn't seem to get ruffled no matter where he plays, does he? Home, on the road. If you put him in a neutral site, which he hopes one day would be the Super Bowl, he plays at a high level. We know about the big right arm, but I think it's the poise that I'm really, really admiring out of this youngster and watching him play. How about the first 3 games of his career in the NFL as a starter in 2018? He set a record for touchdown passes with 13.
Yeah, you think back to that entrance, and he has just kept it up. Amazing what he's been able to do. So for Kansas City, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Indianapolis to take on the Colts. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL.
Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I got me, I do my dance, jump in the stands. No man, man, oh deal with the hands. Thought he could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, honey yard dash, 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 yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damager. They react and play it back on the camera. High boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like a